with the save.
Oh, you're going to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang!
Up front, you're down from 10.
Oh, what a delivery!
Yes.
Marcus Smart with... That does not happen often. Steph down the lane. Behind the back to Draymond.
Field goal of the game as a nasty crossover.
Drives the baseline, looks away, and just lays it right off.
What's up, Hoopers? Welcome. This is Coach RJ getting into an edition of Basketball Breakdown. And today we're going to be breaking down the point guard position and how to get busy. Let's go. So for those that don't know or trying to learn how to be a point guard, you got to be able to handle the ball. You got to be able to run plays and control the pace of the game. This is only part one of this video. This is only going to be about ball handling. So ball handling is not just being able to handle the ball like Kyrie Irving, but being able to make sound decisions with the basketball. And we're going to break these down into three categories. You got to be able to protect the ball, be able to handle pressure, and create easy scoring opportunities. Ball protection is keeping the ball out of harm's way, whether that's dribbling, passing, or a scoring opportunity. Dribbling is one of the prettiest elements of basketball, but a lot of times we miss the small details and what we actually seeing when we watching professionals. Now let's study some film. So let's take this basic crossover from Chris Paul. What we noticing here is the ball placement. It keeps the ball away from the defender after the crossover and through the continuation of the crossover. Look at the placement of the ball. The defender is not in a position to reach it. So it's not just about the crossover, but the location of the ball, the spot after the crossover. Now that you get the concept, I think it's time to take it up another level. Let's watch this play here. Watching the game in real time, we don't always have time to analyze. That's why we must watch film. Use your body as a wall between the ball and the defender. After he commits to the drive, again, notice the ball placement away from the defender. And uses the inside hand to make sure he gains separation from the defender. Here we see a similar play, but this time the defender is playing off a little bit so she can face up. Notice as she immediately comes off that screen, the ball gets right back into protective state. As she looks to continue this drive, she recognizes there's enough defensive pressure, so she waits for the easy opportunity to make itself. And that's going to the next subject. Handling pressure. Being a good player, even better, being a good point guard, there will be players that pride themselves on applying pressure, as much pressure as they can to rattle you. Being the point guard, handling pressure is important. Reason being is you have to put yourself in a position to score or others. So our ball placement has to be 10 times as sharp when a defender is applying pressure or taking up space. We can't afford to turn over the ball or lose possessions. That's how you lose basketball games. Pressure doesn't always come from one person. Sometimes it can be applied through traps and double teams. Remember, ball handling isn't just how good you can dribble, but how well you are at protecting the ball. He does not panic because he knows the ball is in a place where the defender cannot get it. He patiently waits until an opening, keeping the ball away from the defender, making a very tough cross-court pass. So as we watching this breakdown here, we noticing number one, ball placement, and number two, body positioning. As he goes through a series of moves, he never allows the ball to be too exposed for the defender to be in a position to be able to reach, steal, or take the basketball. Don't let pressure keep you from being aggressive. Notice that even though Luka is using his body to try to keep Chris Paul out of the lane, he stays at it until he finds an opening. If you're the point guard, that means your coach expects you to get easy buckets. There are two main ways we can get easy scoring opportunities: by penetrating and kicking, or by hunting for a mismatch. The closer you get to the rim, the more you are a threat. Notice as he drives how much attention he draws, leaving somebody else wide open for a knockdown shot. Remember, the closer you get to the goal, the more you are a threat. Off a simple penetration, look how much attention she draws, leaving a teammate to cut wide open to the basket for an easy scoring opportunity. Pick and roll is one of the best ways to exploit mismatches. Most pick and rolls result in a smaller player on a bigger player, or a slower player on a faster player. And it can cause a lapse in communication between teammates. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of that video. If you did, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for part 2.